Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. I'm going to start with a thank you this week, and it's a thank you to everybody that has completed our customer survey. If you have received one of those emails and you've not completed the survey, then please do take the 5-10 minutes to complete it. It really does help us to help you. And the feedback we've got so far from everybody that has responded has been great. It's really for us to learn how we can be better from a customer service point of view, how we can be better from the range that we offer point of view, how we can be better with this BMTV, how we can be better in any way, really. Usability of the website, whatever it is, we want to know how we can improve to make your experience better. So thank you to everybody. Everybody's been very honest about their opinions, and that really, really helps us. So thank you so much. Right. I wasn't going to talk about it because I did my Facebook Live and YouTube Live earlier in the week, but this is too big a thing not to talk about. I am, of course, referring to the new Chrome balloons from Qualatex. This is probably one of the biggest steps forward in the balloon industry that there has been for years. I believe this has actually been worked on for years, so it's great that they've actually come. When I first started in the balloon industry and people described metallic balloons to me, this is what I thought they were going to be, and they're great. They're completely opaque, you cannot see through them, and that gives them that really good metallic chromy feel. I've got a couple of 260Qs here. Please do not judge my dogs. I did make these, I am not a twister. But I really like this purple one. I just think when you see them close up, you're watching this on a screen at the moment, but when you see them in real life close up, they're just great. They really are a nice finish. They look so sophisticated, so different to anything else you would have seen before. Anyway, they're going to be launched at Spring Fair by Qualatex in February. And we will have them in stock then. We are not taking pre-orders, and the reason we've decided not to take pre-orders is Qualatex have told us there's only a limited amount coming in and demand is going to outstrip supply. So we didn't want to be in a position that we order loads and loads of bags and then we only get, say, a couple of hundred, and if people have pre-ordered them expecting to get them, that we then can't deliver that. So we didn't want to disappoint anybody. So that's the reason we are not offering pre-orders. However, what we have now on the website is, we used to take products off when they were out of stock, but now we leave them on there, but there's a big red button underneath that says email me when in stock. If you hit that, the moment those products come into the warehouse and are booked onto our system, bing, you will get an email that says they're here right now. And we have ordered a lot, so fingers crossed we will get a lot. But from what we've been told, we're not going to get however much we order, we're effectively not going to get that because they do expect the demand is going to outstrip supply. So yeah, be quick. I think they're just going to go crazy. It's the 100 count, 11 inch to start with, and the 260Qs. I am told that 25 bags are going to be following very soon afterwards. Now, I don't know if that means a week or 2 weeks or a month, but very soon. I was given the impression that it'd be days rather than weeks, but we don't know. None of us knows. And then I suspect it's going to, be 5-inch 160Qs is everything in the future. So, but to start with, it's going to be the 100 counts and the 260Qs that are going to be available in early February. So they just are spectacular. Honestly, without actually physically seeing them, it's really hard to describe and get across how nice they are. And they are going to be more expensive, but I wouldn't worry about that, because I think when your customers, if you show these to your customers face to face, that they're just going to want them. So you will just adjust your price accordingly. I think these are going to be really good for the industry. I think they are going to change people's perception of balloons and the sort of things that can be done with balloons. Introduce some, these are going to be great for organic designs, for instance. I think with some of the techniques that we have now, mixed with this style of balloon, I think it is going to change the industry considerably. So there you go. Now, in the warehouse, they have asked me to just mention one thing. They said, Greg, we've got too many of the retail spinners. You know, the spinners that you put 48 different types of balloons on. And they said, we've got too many of them. They're taking up too much space. So very temporarily, we are just reducing the cost of those. It's better than half price, actually. So if you have been thinking about getting one of those, now is the time to do it. So head over to the website, balloonmarket.co.uk, and just type in spinner in the search bar, and that will come up. But yeah, we're not going to be having that for very long. It's just until we've got rid of a few to create some more space. But yeah, we have way too many in the warehouse, I was told. Now, Valentine's Day is obviously on its way. So last year I talked a lot about adding value. We talk a lot about adding value and how you can add a few things, a few accessories. But this year, I mean, we'll put the link to the last year's show down below. But this year, I'm just going to run through some of the stock that we've got available. Again, it's only a small percentage of what we've got available. Go over to the website, balloonmarket.co.uk, click on the big Valentine's banner, and you will see everything we've got. But to start with, I'm going to have a look at this. This is a banner from... It's called a balloon banner kit from Unique XOXO. It's got 4 separate balloons and it's got the ribbon there. Now XOXO or OXOX obviously stands for hugs and kisses, which leads me nicely to pugs and kisses. So, you know, some silly messages. Not everybody wants to say I love you. Say you've only been going out with somebody for a few weeks. Pugs and kisses is probably more appropriate than a balloon that says I love you. But there are plenty of balloons that say Happy Valentine's Day, such as this one. Now, obviously, this is rose gold, very popular 2017 and continues to be popular today. Both of these are from Anagram. And then we've moved over to some more of the other balloons here. Down at the front, we've got a couple of the Kaleidoscope, a couple more Anagram, a few Qualatex as well. And you can see you've got various messages there. Love you forever and always. That's probably not a second date kind of balloon. Happy Valentine's Day. And then you've got a few others. There's one here from Qualatex that says be mine. Again, another fun, light-hearted message where you feel you need to send a Valentine's Day balloon, but you know, you're not there yet with the whole I love you thing. But there are plenty with love you. Anna was saying that these 3 from Qualatex have really been going very, very well. So particularly the one with roses on there. So just thought you might like to know that. A couple of the shapes here. We've got one from Kaleidoscope. It's the jelly bean one. That's the really intense color. That's all the way through the balloon, not just printed on it as it is on a foil balloon. Some multi-shape there. We've got a teddy bear here. We've got the box. Let's not forget about the box. Now the box is, this is the sort of box that you just hand to somebody. And we talked last year about the plain one and how you can then add ribbons and whatever else to adorn it and add that value. But we've got this one that says love is in the air. We've also, hopefully, they're due in tomorrow, got the postal boxes. We sold the last ones yesterday, and postal boxes coming in tomorrow, and they're the ones that you would send in the post with the balloon in. Oh, I didn't mention the bubble balloon. I've got one of, again, just brought one of the bubble balloons up from Qualatex there, but there are more than just that one. And then we move over onto the sort of accessories and where you can add value. So the balloon tails obviously very popular through to 2017, continue to be popular today. And they're just a little bit more funky than a plain ribbon. So we've got the one that's hearts there in 3 different colors. And I mean the white, the red and the pink actually on the balloon tail. And then we've got 3 different types of ribbons here. So we've got the satin ribbon at the front, then we have the metallic, just curling ribbon, and then we have the 2-inch ribbon that's good for making bows and things like that. A couple of bags of the Qualatex latex there. I've brought up a big bag, a 3-foot balloon, big balloon. Latex balloon, and we've got the 11-inch balloons as well. And then we move to the confetti. Now, confetti in balloons has obviously become very, very popular this year. So I've brought up some of the heart confetti, the red. There's other colors available. It's not just red stuff that we've got, but obviously Valentine's Day red. So I brought a lot of red stuff up. You've got the 25mm and the 50mm heart shape confetti. The confetti in the shape of a butterfly. I don't know if we call that fuchsia or magenta. I'm not too sure, but you've got butterfly confetti. And then we've got the confetti that is the scatter confetti. So we've got the 2 different types of heart, red heart scatter confetti, and we've got the little pink and white stuff as well. And let's not forget feathers. We've got bags of feathers. If you do feathers in balloons, we've got the red ones, and they are in the small bags like this or the bigger bags. We have the pull bows. We've got the plain red pull bows as well, but I've brought these ones up because they're a bit more funky. We've got the dotty ones and we've got the organza ones. And then over here we have petals. So if you go to a hotel, you might want to scatter those on the bed. You might want to scatter them on the bed at home, or you might want to put them into balloons. I'm not sure how they work in bubble balloons or latex balloons. I don't know if they're, from a weight point of view, if they're okay. But that's just an idea there. And then we move to the love script. Now, obviously, North Star were the ones that introduced the script balloons. And so we've got the love in rose gold and the very Valentine red as well. And other people are doing the script balloons now as well. So we've got the unique version there, and that is a slightly fatter font. So I guess it's just personal preference which one you like, but that is available as well. Now, one thing that is always really popular for Valentine's Day is the plain red heart. Always very, very popular. And we've got some deals on that. I think you save up to 22% depending on how many you order. And I think they've become more and more popular. I said this last year, but it's become even more so this year. Is because of personalization. People are using the Silhouette Cameo, the cutter, to cut out vinyl and stick it on the balloon and make it personalized. And of course, again, you're adding value. You can charge more for that. And it's just becoming really, really popular. As I'm sure you're aware, we introduced vinyl this year, and that just demonstrates how popular it is becoming. It's very popular. But what if you have a Cameo and you've used it a few times, but you're not exactly that confident using it? We've got one, and when we got it, I played around with it and cut out names for the girls' bedrooms and stuff like that. And Rachel's done it a little bit as well for balloons, but nothing major. We've not really used it a lot. But if you wanted to make money out of this, if you wanted to sell it, but you're not quite confident enough to push yourself, maybe what you need to do is go on a training course. Well, it's funny you should say that. I know of a training course coming up. Now, it's run by Pink Tree Parties. Some of you may know Paula. Paula is a committee member of NABAS, the National Association of Balloon Artists and Suppliers, one of the associations here in the UK that represents our industry. And she is running a course. It's on the 30th of January 2018, and that's a Tuesday. And that is at Wellington Park Hotel in Leyland, which is in the north of England, near Preston. And it's running from 9:30 in the morning until 5 p.m. And it includes lunch. It costs, in fact, it doesn't cost. It's an investment of £95 plus VAT. I've talked a lot about training. I think the best investment you can make in you and your business is training, face-to-face training. We do a lot of videos. We do BMTV videos. You see how to do things. I can guarantee that when you go away and try and do that yourself, the first time you do it, you would not be getting the feedback that would give you the real skills to do it. You might be able to do it eventually, but training is the best investment. And for £95 plus VAT, I think you would recoup your costs so quickly if you go on this course, rather than having to take your time learning how to do these things. So you've got to bring your own Cameo, you've got to bring your own laptop, which is great because it means you turn your laptop on, you know where to go and what to do. But I'm going to read out what the course includes. It's quite a lot. It includes setting up the Silhouette Cameo, explaining various media blades, pens, speed and settings, downloading fonts and typing simple text, welding and offsetting. No idea what that is, but I'm sure it's very useful. Using basic shapes and curving text around a shape. Obviously, if you've got a balloon that's curved, that's very important. Sizing the design for different balloons and accessories, importing images and tracing tips, saving files and creating templates, cutting with and without a cutting mat, weaving and use of tools, using backing tape to transfer designs, single colour designs, multicolour designs, and basic layering by both eye and registration marks. So it's a lot. I think it also includes NABAS certification. So if you do this course, you get a certificate that says you are certified by NABAS to be doing this. So, and I think the biggest thing you'll take from it is the confidence to go and actually sell this service. So highly recommend it. It's nothing to do with us. I just said to Paula that we're happy to promote it. Contact Paula directly. We'll put the details up on the screen now and in the link down below. But yeah, just contact, if you've got any questions, just contact Paula directly. But I will say, personalization, it's not going away. So it might be well worth you doing this course. Right, that is it from me this week. I've got a very simple question of the week. Which of these balloons is your favorite color? Which one do you think is going to go best? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time. Bye.